So firstly, I'd like to introduce Ilaria from Italy. Hello, Ilaria.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you, Ilaria. Could you perhaps start by just introducing yourself?
Yes, I am Ilaria Piccoli from Padova University, and together with Antonio Berti, Felice Sartori, and Riccardo Polese, we are the Italian SoilCare study site.
Okay, thanks, Ilaria. And can you tell us about the soil improving practices that your stakeholders decided to focus on? And why was it that they were interested in these practices?
Yes, Italian study site is located in Veneto region, characterized by mineral soils intensively cropped, mainly with cereals. The region is affected by two main soil threats: organic matter decline and soil compaction. So for these reasons, together with our stakeholders, we decided to test S6 the combination between reduced soil tillage and winter cover crops with different root apparatus. The tested 6 is expected to avoid soil aggregates breakup, to act as natural decompaction, and to add extra carbon into the soil. Therefore, positive effects on soil structure and in turn on maize yield are expected after 6 adoption.
Thank you. And can you tell us a bit more about the design of the experiments you carried out, what it was you actually tested?
Sure. Our experiment is a split plot with 2 replicates covering 1.3 hectares, where the main crop is maize. Our splitting factor is tillage type. We tested conventional tillage characterized by 35 centimeter plowing and no tillage characterized by sod seeding. Then each strip was then divided into 3 subplots characterized by a different winter soil covering. We tested tillage radish that has a taproot and it is expected to be winter killed, winter wheat with a fibrous root apparatus, and then we had as control bare soil where only crop residues were left on the soil surface.
Thank you. And are the monitoring results starting to give you an idea whether these practices will generate any of the expected impacts?
Well, we have measured a lot of properties and not all of them gave consistent results, also for the short-term nature of the experiment. Anyway, for today, in order to summarize our results and in order to show some trends, we selected only few of the measured properties. And we made a radar graph after z-scoring the data. So a positive score means a positive effect, while a negative score means a negative effect of the tested 6 on the selected soil property. So to present our results, we have here 2 graphs: conventional tillage on the left and no tillage on the right. Inside each graph, we have 3 colors corresponding to the different winter soil coverings. So despite no statistical differences were found at our sites with classical statistics, some trends can be depicted. So if you have a close look, the shape of the 2 graphs is completely different. Indeed, conventional tillage on the left is strictly connected with high crop yield and low soil strength, irrespective of the type of winter soil covering. On the contrary, the adopted 6 on the right tended to be strictly linked to some agri-environmental indicators. For example, the combination between no tillage and tillage radish in blue is connected with improved aggregate stability, while no-till plus winter wheat in green with a greater earthworm activity.
Thank you. Very interesting results. I think particularly the difference in the conventional tillage and the no tillage practices there. And what was your stakeholders' feedback in terms of the main factors that could promote or prevent the wider uptake of these practices in your region?
So our stakeholders think that the prevention of the adopted SICs might be the result of difficult weed management under no-tillage, the need of additional management required by tillage radish, and the uncertainties related to the transition period length from conventional to no-till. At the opposite, our stakeholder think that the benefits in terms of soil health, the presence of a multidisciplinary network and field days where they can exchange knowledge and findings, and the presence of subsidized with more flexible prescriptions that would fit with local context might promote the tested SICs adoption. Concluding, I can tell you that some of our stakeholders are considering to seed tillage radish as winter cover crop, and currently one of them already tried.
Thank you very much, Ilaria. And it's good to hear that some of the farmers are already considering using these cover crops, and actually one is already doing it. A great result.